What's up? It's Sydney. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you're doing well. It's been a while. Today I'm going to be talking about the zodiac sign Aries. Now, I've done a whole little series talking about each zodiac sign. It was a couple years ago when I did these videos, but I deleted the Aries video a while back and I just thought I would make one since it is about to be Aries season, and just because that one was missing and that just is unfair for the Aries people. So yeah, I haven't really filmed a video in a long time, and I haven't filmed a zodiac video in a long time, so just bear with me. It might not be exactly like the other ones. Some of the other ones I did my makeup during them, but obviously I already have my makeup on right now. But if you're interested in learning more about the sign, then let's just get into it. And I do have a bunch of notes here that I'm going to be reading off, so just bear with me. If I look like I'm reading something, it's because I am. So, Aries are born from March 21st to April 20th, and they are the sign of the Ram. They are known to be hard-headed and stubborn people. They are the first zodiac sign, so they are known to be the child of the zodiac. They are a fire sign along with Leo and Sagittarius, and fire signs are known to be very expressive, enthusiastic, bold, not afraid to have the attention on them, possibly dramatic, rather optimistic. And Aries are also a cardinal sign. Other cardinal signs are Libra, Cancer, and Capricorn, and these signs are known to usually take initiative. They like to be leaders. They don't really like to be told what to do. And they like making the first move. They like new things. They don't really like being stagnant. Aries is ruled by the planet Mars. And Mars tells us where and how we assert our energy, what motivates us. It has a lot to do with warrior type of energy, strength, survival, anger, war, desire, action, and competition. So definitely a very strong type of planet. Aries is also the ruler of the first house. Now, there are 12 different zodiac signs as well as 12 different houses, and these houses are going to have different placements in each of them. So Aries is definitely happy in the first house and the ruler of the first house, but Aries might be in your 5th house. Aries is in my 8th house. It just depends on what your rising sign is, which is also where the sun is at that exact moment that you're born. I believe the sun, right? But the first house is the house of the self and the personality. It is how others see us and how we show up to the world. So how people see us when they physically meet us is different than how they see us online. So whatever planets you have in the first house, it's going to tell you a little bit about that. It might even tell you about your appearance, how you dress, how you talk sometimes, your physical body, your vitality, your sense of identity. And Aries is also ruled by the head and the adrenals. So we can definitely see what, some Aries might have some adrenal issues or some head issues, depending on where Aries is, where Mars is, and all those things. It definitely can get very intricate when you read your chart, and there's so many different variations that just your sun sign or your moon sign or your rising sign isn't really going to tell you everything. There's so many aspects and pieces to our chart. And just a side note, I like to look at astrology as an individual map for somebody's life. And like I said, it's not going to be to the T tell you who you are exactly or your life story, because life is completely unpredictable. We can make choices that change everything at any moment. So what we go through, how we're raised, and our environment definitely play a part as well. So jumping into more about the sign as a whole. Aries are known to be rather, like I said earlier, headstrong, stubborn, hard-headed possibly, definitely opinionated people. And they're not afraid to share their opinion. They can be very blunt and also very unafraid of conflict. They actually might kind of like conflict and not be as uncomfortable as maybe a water sign or an air sign would be. They're definitely considered extroverts more than introverts. They're definitely the type to like talk to people. They're not super shy for the most part. Aries are very passionate people. Whatever they are into and care about, they are definitely gonna be super into it. You're gonna know about it, and it's going to be a big part of who they are. They're also very initiatory. They like to take action. They will make the first move if they need to. They are go-getters. And they're pioneering. They are the type to be self-starters, entrepreneurs, business owners, athletes, and things like that. Aries are definitely known to like physical activity. They might not necessarily be an athlete or into working out, but they may really enjoy being outside, a certain type of sport like wakeboarding or skiing or things like that. They actually may be adrenaline junkie type of people. They're definitely in need of action. They're not the type to really sit around and wait for things to happen to them or for them. They go and get things done. As I said before, Aries are not shy. They're very outspoken and they will be heard. They have a warrior-like spirit. They're strong people. Whether they went through something in their childhood or just have a really strong soul. Aries people also do enjoy taking risks. They're not afraid of not knowing what might happen. And so with that, kind of like I said before, possibly into extreme sports or entrepreneurs. They might have multiple businesses in their life. They're the type to keep going. If something doesn't work out for them, they're gonna find a way. I know a couple Aries that, just keep going with entrepreneurship and their career and sports. They're just very, very strong. Aries can also be stubborn, as I said before, hard-headed, argumentative, competitive. So sometimes it can be seen like in a negative way, but not everything. I think there's duality in everything. So what might be looked at as a negative trait, like, oh, they're super competitive, they might be super competitive just in a healthy way, or they might be competitive with themselves, trying to always be the best person they can, always trying to improve. And I mentioned earlier that Aries are the child of the Zodiac. They're the first sign in the Zodiac year. Lots of planes going by right now. It's like 6:30 and it's like popping out in the sky right now. But since Aries are the child of the Zodiac, they are known to be childlike at times. They are known to be impatient, naive, emotional, but the type to get over things easily. They might get mad real easily, but then they get over it just as quickly. And like I said before, they might be the type to kind of create a little conflict, cause a little bit of fighting. They just kind of have that type of emotional trait. I don't really know what to call it. I wouldn't call them emotionally immature necessarily. Aries can be very, very mature people, but when it comes to certain things, they might be very expressive of it. So you're gonna know if they're upset, you're gonna know if they're really happy as well. And I just wanted to jump in a little bit and talk a little bit about my Aries experience and my planet. I have my moon in Aries, and the moon rules over our emotions. So when it does come to my emotions, I do have a lot of these traits. I can be like quick to get annoyed, quick to get mad. I'm pretty straightforward if I am mad. Like I'm not it's kind of a dual thing. I am the type to like try to get over things and like hold things in and let things go within myself and like go through things on my own without telling other people how I feel. But depending on the person or the situation, I'm also like very, very quick to let you know how I feel. If I'm upset, if I feel like you are being rude, if I feel like you're being disrespectful, I'll let you know. You also can really read my emotions on my face. You will know if I'm in an okay mood, good mood, and you'll know if I'm in a bad mood or a sad mood. Like, even if I try to hide it, it's almost like I can't hide it. Like, if I want to hide it, I still won't. It's kind of like a dramatic little, pouty little moment that I have sometimes. They're really going. Another thing that I do that I think comes from Aries is I can cry so easily. I'll cry whether I'm happy, sad, mad, glad. It's kind of inconvenient. It can be right after I put on makeup, or while I'm on my way to work, or while I'm talking to somebody and I just don't want them to see me like that. I cannot hold it in. Like, I can't talk. If I'm gonna cry, like, I can't talk because I'm just gonna start crying. Like, my lips will quiver and I just can't hold it together. And then another thing is I do get over things rather fast too. Like, I could be super mad about something or just annoyed, caught off guard, but then, you know, pretty quickly I can kind of snap out of it for the most part. Not always, but for the most part. And then another thing that I wanted to mention is that I do have a lot of headaches, and you know, it might not be that Aries moon being the reason why, but it definitely is a little bit interesting. I do have my moon in the 8th house as well, which does have to do with like trauma, injuries, head stuff, and I was in a car accident that I think started to trigger some of these things. So just kind of interesting little tidbits and thoughts that come to mind. And let me look at my notes real quick. I think I pretty much covered everything. I have a couple other little notes right here just talking about Aries being brave, being a leader, and being like their own hero, perhaps a hero to somebody else too, but they are just really strong people, and they definitely like to prove themselves, whether it's just prove themselves right, prove others wrong, or just prove like that they can do whatever they set their mind to. So I really love Aries people and Aries energy, and I definitely appreciate the Aries in me. If I didn't have this fire in me, I would have no fire in me, and I would just have a whole lot of earth and a little bit of water and air in it. Nothing wrong with it, but I do like having some of that Aries fire. So next, to finish off this video, I'm gonna just share some celebrities that are Aries people, Aries suns. Okay, so some Aries people include Martin Lawrence, Seth Rogen, Lady Gaga, Mariah Carey, Robert Downey Jr., Fergie, Paul Rudd, Eddie Murphy, Elton John, Kourtney Kardashian, Sarah Jessica Parker, Pharrell Williams, America Ferrera, Chance the Rapper, Big Sean, Diana Ross, Sky Jackson, and Leslie Mann. And a few people in here definitely are hilarious actors and actresses and comedians. There's also some great musicians in here. I personally love Big Sean. I love his lyrics. I love what he speaks about, and it is very Aries energy. It's about like warrior, go-getter, strength, and some spirituality, which I love. Yeah, that's pretty much all I've got for this video. It's like I said, it's been a while since I filmed a video, let alone a Zodiac video, so I hope that you enjoyed this, and if you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and I hope to be making more videos soon, so just stick around for that. Other than that, I'll let you go, so thank you if you're still here. I'm sending you all the love and all the good vibes. Have a good rest of your day or night, and I'll catch you in my next video. Peace out. Bye.